Thanksgiving, and welcome to the season finale. Or maybe not. I guess it depends all on how the playoffs shape up, but it's looking like it might be the season finale of the Denver Broncos franchise. Our first year with the Broncos, our 10th season overall. 2 years with the 49ers, 7 with the Dolphins, and this year here with the Broncos, and looking to end the year hopefully on a high note. We're on a 4-game losing streak as we get into this game, and we're at 6-8. As you can see by the standings, we're quite far out of it, but we still have an outside shot at maybe getting into the playoffs. As we look at the AFC, there's going to be at least 1 or 2 open spots, as you see a lot of teams sitting here at 8-5, 8-6, 8-6, 8-6. We are at 6-8, meaning if we win out, if they lose out, some tiebreakers go our way, we can end up getting into the playoffs. It's a disappointing season for sure, but it's an improvement from where this team was last year. They were 5-11 when we took the job from them. We've improved to 6-8. And hopefully we can get to 8-8 and maybe even make a playoff run out of it. But happy Thanksgiving to everyone that's watching along, as we got Thanksgiving NFL football going on with I think the Bears and the Lions are playing right now, and Jared Goff's not even playing. It's a backup, and so if you don't want to watch the football that the NFL's given to you, we got the real deal here coming your way, the better, exciting games, as the Broncos will do a doubleheader here, as we will take on Bryce Young and the Indianapolis Colts, and then our finale, Week 17, going up against Jake Plummer and the LA Chargers. So let's jump into it. We will head to Lucas Oil Stadium, and it is going to be the showdown between the Colts and the Broncos. One of the teams that was buying for our services. The Colts were one of the teams, in fact, of all the 4 teams. You know, we had the internal debate, who do we go with? The Seahawks had the most salary cap but the weakest roster. The Colts had the littlest salary cap but the strongest roster. The Patriots were giving us the most money, the biggest contract, but it was going to be in the same division. And then our Broncos were right in the middle with a high salary, open salary cap, and a roster that was number 2 after the Colts of all the teams here. So as we're going to get ready, I'm going to send a quick tweet out to everyone that wants to tune in to let them know that we are live. Someone said your work is marvelous. Mike Reek, thank you so much, Mike. What a nice guy. Is this guy even following us? Might be a spam account. I can't tell, man. But anyway, whether he's a spam account or not, it was nice of him to say that. But we're going to go ahead and live now. Twitch.tv/TB Sports 27. We got to put those red dots, because red dots means live. Here we go. Tweet is sent, and the fans will be pouring in. There you see Bryce Young tearing it up for the Alabama Crimson Tide in current times. But for us, he's an old veteran in the NFL here, leading the way for the Indianapolis Colts. And we're desperately trying to break this losing streak that we've been on. Since the bye week, we have not won a single game. And then you see Deontay Dixon, who's going to be returning the ball. Indianapolis and Denver about to kick off. From one to the other, it's Michael Dixon kicking the ball off. And it's going to be Deontay Dixon returning the ball. Are they brothers, cousins maybe? I don't know. But Dixon's going to get it up to the 35, and that is where Bryce Young and the Indianapolis Colts will take over. The Colts also not where they want to be as far as the standings go. They're on the wrong side of things. They're hoping to get some wins too, but we're desperate. We are desperate for some victories here. Not wanting to end the season on a 6-game losing streak, which would be awful. I don't know if I've ever managed that. Opening play is going to be a draw to Bijan Robinson. He manages about a yard or two on the carry. We'll take a look at your Indianapolis Colts. We saw them a little bit last season. They still got CeeDee Lamb. They still got Robinson. A lot of the same guys we saw with Miami when we played them last year. Bryce Young, all kinds of daylight in front of him, and he juked. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. He juked Deshaun Clemens right out of his shoes, so we're going to have to quarterback spy Bryce Young. Unfortunately, it's rather hard to do because you got to do this, and then you got to change the assignment, and there's never any time to do it. I wish they just had quarterback spy plays. Bijan Robinson, another short carry for him. This. Individual. Oh, wrong button. Boom. Individual assignment. And didn't have time again. And he's going to take off. See, I got burned. I hate that. Oh, it's a fumble. No, it's picked up by Robinson. Bijan Robinson recovered Bryce Young's fumble. Put it on the turf. 3rd and 5. Let's see if we can get this individual assignment. And QB spy. Nailed it. The fact that we have to do that every time is terrible. Nice job by O'Neal. Leon O'Neal jarring the ball loose. Uh-oh, we got a fight. We got a Thanksgiving Day fight going on between Jackson Lau and Leon O'Neal. All right. They're going to punt it away, are the Colts. Kyle Beckett, the Cornhusker, to boot this one away to Tyreek Hill. Probably going to be a touchback situation. Boy, that was a terrible punt. Go ahead and kneel it, yeah. That was a terrible punt. I want to try to coffin corner that, or at least get inside the 10. He just booted it to the back of the end zone. That's where Justin Fields will take over. Is he playing today? I know there was it was up in the air if his ribs were going to allow him to play, or if we're going to see a bunch of backups. Or I guess Andy Dalton was the original starter, so. Handoff to Pierce, opening play. And looking for Pierce. He runs over Kenny Moore, the Valdosta State man. Last week, finally got his running game back on track with 65 yards. The Lions has not started yet. It's saying that Andy Dalton is going to play according to the Score app that I'm using here, but we'll see. Maybe Justin Fields will surprise us. But if you need your Justin Fields fix, you're getting it right now with the Denver Broncos. 2nd and short, and Pierce is immediately hit and dropped for a loss of yards. In on the tackle, Tommy Togiai. And he had some assistance. Who else was on that tackle? I think I saw B.J. Ojulari back there too. There's about 3 guys that get on. No, that was 57. It was Iyaba Onoma. They got some crazy names on this Colt. So they got Iyaba Onoma. They got B.J. Ojulari. They got Tommy Togiai on this Colts team. Some great names. 3rd down and short for Fields. Finds an open man. That's Sullivan coming in the game. I don't even know. He's got to be like a 3rd stringer or something coming in there, but Sullivan making the grab. I think that's the first time we might have called his name all season. Welcome to the show, Sullivan, getting that big catch for the 1st down for our Broncos. 1st and 10. We'll give it to Pierce again. Boy, I miss running the ball with Gale Sayers. If you guys have been watching my Relocation Football League, a lot more fun to rush it with Gale Sayers than it is to struggle here. I'm thinking I might have to change the name of that league too, because I realized as I was uploading the videos to YouTube, and YouTube gives you suggestions as Fields is dropping back, and he's going to find Tyreek Hill. What a catch. Tackle made by Kenny Moore, but Tyreek Hill coming in there. There's another YouTuber who has a relocation football league that's very in-depth, because I can see in the suggestions. And it's the same name, and it's all, the same teams from here, and really pretty in-depth stuff. So I might have to change the name, because I'm not trying to steal the guy's name. Go check him out as well, because it was really cool, but I don't want to take the same name. But I guess a lot of people have the same idea, right, of relocating all the Madden teams and making your own league. I wouldn't be the first. Third tackle for a loss, which is not what you want to see this early on. It was Iyaba Anoma once again. So that'll force Denver into a passing situation. Justin Fields. Nice catch by Torrey Holt. First down. So we are moving the ball at least. 3 for 3 so far for Justin Fields. See Darren Sharper was in on that tackle for Indianapolis. And Fields got his guys rolling. We got a few folks watching. Say hey in the chat and we'll shout you out. Let's see here. We got Dope Dog watching, or Droop Dog. Fields will dump it off to Andy Janovich. Who else we got watching here? We got Lilituff watching. An account made in September, so it might be a robot account. But nonetheless, if you're here, say hey. Give us a shout out, give us a follow. We did get a new follow actually. Let's take a pause real quick, because we got 41 followers. So we got a follow, and it's scrolling at the top of the screen from Maximus Prime. All right, well, welcome. Number 41, Maximus Prime. If you're watching, say hey in the chat. And if you're watching on the PC or on desktop mode, you can see your name scrolling by at the top of the screen in green and purple. In TB Sports, green and purple at the top of the screen. So welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Number 41. Second down and 4. And once again, Pierce dropped by Anoma. Fourth time Iyaba Anoma has gotten into the backfield to stop Pierce. 3rd and 7. At least we're in field goal range here. We might be able to get Gesicki. Let's see if we can get it to him quick enough. Oh boy, they were right there to knock it away. We were trying to hit Gesicki really fast as he had an opening coming off the line, but pass was deflected. Was that a Noba again? Who was that knocked that away? No, that was 54 that time. That was Del Alden. So we will kick the field goal. And it's going to be Squig Shorterly. That should be a perfect kick. And he boots it. No, it falls short. Are you kidding me? I literally have the kicking at 100. That was a 39-yard kick that was on the money. What do I got to do to fix the kicking in this game? The sliders. Can I even show you the sliders right here? The sliders are at 100 kicking power for the kickers, right? Squig Shorterly is one of the better kickers that's still in the league. Because as you get deep in the franchise, all the kickers start getting terrible. I need to just go in and edit every kicker. He's a 75, which is one of the better, stronger. I mean, it's up there. That was a 39-yard kick at full power on 100 kick. And it falls short. That shouldn't happen. I'm going to have to go in and edit every kicker and just make them an 80 or 90. Because kickers, the fact that kicks are falling short. I had Lou Groza kick a ball in my relocation league that fell short. So I don't know what the heck to do with kicking in this game. It's terrible. So we don't get points on the board after all that. Hey, my two former teams are playing each other, the 49ers and the Dolphins. First down for the Colts. Handoff and a lot of daylight for Bijan Robinson. Brought down by Keshawn Clemens. Second and 4. Bijan Robinson again. First down. Continuing to feed Bijan Robinson. They've only thrown one pass so far, right? They're 0 for 1. Oh, the Indianapolis Colts. Now they're going empty set. We got to change our coverage. We were in a straight blitz, but if they're going empty set, we got to have a quarterback spy back here too. Well, that didn't work. First completed pass of the game for Bryce Young. He'll connect with Jackson Lau. 27 yards. The first down for the Colts. Dubose was able to get off the line, but still, it was Jaden Pratt, the rookie out of Lafayette. He was able to get 5 yards out of that. Colts are in business. Lau once again. I think he's going to be just short of the first down. He is. Nicely done by Jordan Battle to make that stop. So here we go. 3rd and inches. They're lined up in the gun. And they don't get it. Wow. And that's always going to be the debate. There's the that was a tackle by Chauncey Rivers. When you have an inches like that, 3rd and inches, you know, normally they say just line up under center. Just pound the rock, because when you line up in the shotgun like that, you're backing up at least 4 or 5 yards. Instead of being at the line of scrimmage and going for 1 yard, when you take the snap from the shotgun, then your running back is going an extra 5 yards just to get that 3rd and inches. And it didn't work out for him, but they get the field goal. And at the end of 1, the Colts have a 3-0 lead on our Broncos. We finally got the offense going a little bit last week, but our defense struggled, and here once again, no points on the board. Look at this return by Knighton. Jalen Knighton, who we're going to try to re-sign in the offseason to a cheap contract. Just keep signing him for those 1-year deals. We like him. Not enough to pay him. He keeps wanting all these big contracts. He was the same way in Miami. He wants to be paid like a starter, but he's not. But he is solid. No rushing yards for our Broncos. Do we go ahead and make the change and just put Jonathan Taylor back in, even though he's not going to be a part of the club going forward? Justin Fields trying to run in. Oh, he gets hit late. Throws the flag. B.J. Ojulari hitting Fields late, but no flags thrown. Come on. If that was Brady, that would have been 15 going the other way. Pierce able to grab a couple of just the check down pass for Fields. Fields doing a lot better the last couple weeks, just getting rid of the ball quick. If no one's open, going to that check down man. They're going to bring the heat here. Another quick pass, and Pierce unable to hang on to it. Trying to go Colt McCoy style. You guys saw Colt McCoy threw for over 300 yards last week, and a lot of his passes were just really quick passes like that. Take the ball, quick throw, quick ball throw. Got to punt it again. I think in the second half, we can't get the running game going. We're going to have to put Jonathan Taylor back in there for these last 2 weeks. Let him put a highlight reel together while he tries free agency. I formation for Indy. Robinson. Why can't our guys run like that? That's 6 or 7 yards by Robinson. Thanksgiving Day football. What Thanksgiving plans do you guys all got? Mine, my festivities are kicking off at 4. That's why I got time to stream here this afternoon, and then when this is over, probably be heading to the folks' house. What do you guys got? Jump in the chat and we'll shout you out what Thanksgiving plans you guys have in store today. You can be watching the games, maybe. Colts just continued to run the ball well. There's a third running back. And our Broncos are having no answers for this Colts running game. Finally, there we go, Mike Vrabel. He's always good for at least 1 or 2 tackles for loss. 3rd and 7. Can we get the stop? I believe they would punt the ball in this situation if we got the stop. Bryce Young will try to run it, and he gets brought down by Vrabel. Back to back by Mike Vrabel. And the Colts will indeed punt it away. Quick start to this one. We're almost done with the second quarter. Oh, they're going to fake it. It's a fake punt. Oh, no. We weren't ready for that at all. Fake punt. The Colts get the first down. We were not ready for that one. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that they might try a fake punt right there. And they did. And they got the first. Nicely done with that tackle in the backfield. There's a lot of guys that are at Crutchfield. That's the first time we called his name this season. A lot of guys that we're seeing play for the first time today. Why not? Second and 13 for the Colts. Robinson. Nothing doing on that run. Robert Highsmith. Third down and 12. 17 rushes to just 3 passes so far for the Colts. And on just their 4th pass, Bryce Young hits a wide open Tyler Vaughns. Crimson Tide to Trojan. 24 yards on that pass completion. Finally making the tackle. CeeDee Lamb. We nearly put the ball into the end zone. Colts knocking on the door here. Pitching it to the outside to Robinson, and he's going to be held short. Leon O'Neal, along with Matthew Purcell, getting the stop. Can we hold him here? Gonna give it to Robinson again. No, they're gonna throw it. And Mike Vrabel comes in and brings down Bryce Young. Vrabel's been a monster so far in this one. Yeah. Get out of the way, Smith. You want to fight with Vrabel? Come on. Went for the pass, which seems to rarely work in this game. When you try to do a pass at the goal line, it always ends up in a sack, does it not? Let's see if they fake it this time. We got to watch out. Brandon Ruiz for the field goal attempt here. Maybe it'll fall short. No, he gets it right through. 6-0 Indy over the Broncos. What does Justin Fields got to do? Wake your guys up. With a good return by Knighton here. Not much. Just got past the 25. Down to the 27. Pierce, 5 carries, no yards. This is, I think, his final chance. If we don't get anything going on this drive, we're just going back to Jonathan Taylor for the remainder of the season. And then we got to reevaluate our running game. Pierce got 1. It's not helping Fields either, where he's constantly in these 2nd and 3rd and longs. Amari Cooper got sandwiched by Nick Heinrich. 3rd and 3. So if we had a good running game, we'd probably run it right here, but we got to throw it. There's no way. Check down, though, to Pierce. First down. Touchdown here puts us in the lead. Only our 3rd drive of this ball game. First one was a missed field goal. We had to punt it away on the 2nd drive. And here we are for the 3rd drive. Oh, 2-minute warning. I thought I was going to get it in time. We're moving now. I don't know. All right, 2 minutes, so we do really got to start throwing it. Got to kind of eliminate the running game for a bit here. All right, well, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. I got to say it at least once a stream. And I hit the wrong play. Jesus. I got to complain about the slow throwing animation, which I don't know if they fixed in the Madden 22. But here we go. I got to point it out. I see the pass rush coming. Hit the button to get rid of it. And look at the windup. That ball should be gone by now. And he winds up. And he goes all the way back. And he gets hit. And somehow that's not an incomplete pass. Justin Fields, with the palm of Giant Gonzalez, able to hang on to the football with one hand while getting blasted by a defender and not throw an incomplete pass. And not get the ball off in time. Instead, he takes the sack. All right. I got to do it at least once a stream because it always ends up happening. But Tyreek Hill makes up for it, and he gets hit out of bounds. Where's the flags? You know, we had a game a couple years ago in the playoffs with the Dolphins where we played the Colts, and there were a million of those kind of plays, and there were a lot of bad calls, quite frankly, that went against us where we kind of got robbed on one of our playoff runs. And we're kind of seeing the same thing happen today. That one was nearly intercepted by Del Alden. A lot of our playoff runs have ended in heartbreak. We had the Super Bowl year in Miami that ended with that overtime where we didn't even get to touch the ball. Torrey Holt drops the ball. Then the next year, it was the game where we started off the season well, and then we struggled, and we went to the playoffs and got blown out. Then the next year was the 9-7 year, where we made it to the AFC Championship, and we lost the game thanks to a missed field goal. And that was when we cut. Oh boy, no one's really open here. Oh, there's finally someone. Fields going to throw it across his body, and it nearly got intercepted. He threw it a lot higher than I was hoping he would. Yeah, that was the Brandon McManus missed field goal game. Then we ended up cutting him the next year. Now I'm just going to punt it from the 44. Normally don't like punting it this close, but with 1:33 left. Then the next year was the Lamar Jackson game, where we had the game in hand. Not a lot of time left. Oh, look at that punt. Oh, come on. We got robbed. And Lamar Jackson pretty much just scrambled 3 or 4 times, got into field goal range with like no time left, kicked the game-winning field goal and went on. Then we had the year with all the bad calls that we got robbed. Then we had last season, or 2 seasons ago. That was the Portland game where they were a good team, but we blew them out in the regular season, and then the playoffs slipped behind and lost, and then last year didn't make the playoffs, and here we are this year with no points on the board. Overthrown by Bryce Young. Let's go ahead and make the change while we're thinking about it. Put Jonathan Taylor in for the rest of this game as Pierce continues to struggle after a very hot start to his Broncos career, and then the last few weeks hasn't done anything. That's been the theme of this Broncos so far. Struggles, struggles, struggles. Robert Highsmith. 3rd and 8. And there's the famous Madden of the opponent calling a timeout at 1 minute for no reason at all. So 3rd down and 8. Young is able to complete the pass. Is that a first down? No, it's not. 4th and inches, so we're going to take the timeout here. That's been, we got to watch these block punts here. The tight ends continue to be our weak point. As the last couple of weeks, we've let tight ends just run all over us. This week, It's Jackson Lau, the Tennessee Volunteer, he's having his way. So 6-0 again. We're out of sync as our defense is doing good and we can't do anything offensively. And then we have a game like last week where our defense is terrible, but our offense is incredible. For some reason, we can never get in sync where the offense is doing good and the defense is doing good. I think the Ravens might have been one of the few games where we had that happen. We were able to get the ball away. I don't know how. Was that intercepted? No way. How was that intercepted by Kenny Moore? Justin Fields under pressure just chucked it down the field. And Kenny Moore somehow came up with this. An incredible catch. Let's see. Oh, I mean, he made it, but I think the ball touched the ground, did it? Now we're after 2 minutes. So the referees would have to do the challenge here. Let's see. Did he make the catch? He catches it there, but then the ball hits the ground. Come on, they got to review this. There's going to be no review. Oh, my God. There's no review. We can't challenge because it's under 2 minutes. They're just going to run it anyway and get to the half. We're getting robbed on these calls here today. We should have had at least 2 15-yard flags when Justin Fields got blasted and when Tyreek Hill got hit out of bounds. Then that phantom interception where the ball was all over the turf, no review done. It's some home cooking here. Only 4 rushing yards. Pathetic for our guys. We're putting Jonathan Taylor back in for the second half. We still got a chance at it. We go down and score on this first drive. We can make something happen. It's 6-0. Knighton on a pretty good return up to the 30. So let's see what our Broncos can do with it. Not much of a first half. The fans wondering if they're going to come out to the game against the Chargers. Do they pay that money? Do they come sit in the cold in Denver in December? Jonathan Taylor, welcome back to the lineup. Lost his job. He was hurt. He wanted more money. He declined our contract. He was a holdout. Pierce came in, took the job. Oh my God, and 2 big runs by Taylor. He's putting a highlight reel together. We offered him the contract. We kept offering him in the $40 million. And he kept saying no, 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 and then finally he just said nope. So then we went with Pierce after 2 good games, but he has been not good lately. So back to Jonathan Taylor. This is going to infuriate Bronco fans as our running game finally picks up. And they wonder, why couldn't we keep this guy under contract? Well, we tried. And not with that lack of trying. Now Pierce back in there. Had to run around the pile. Got hit by Del Alden. 3rd and 1. Pierce in there again. So Taylor really needs to rest. First down, Denver. Keep that running game going as long as it's working, right? It's the old saying, keep running until they prove they can stop you. Jonathan Taylor back in now. He is a Colt in real life, and he's been tearing it up. Like every week he's in the highlight shows for all the good runs he's having, all the yards. Look at this. Jonathan Taylor tried to go with the stiff arm, brought down by Geno Stone, but a revigorated offense since Jonathan Taylor's come back into the game. And if it wasn't for him declining the contract, we probably would have been using him a lot more this year. Pierce is in there. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe we got to find another solid running back. And Pierce can be the number 2, and it'd be like a 1-2 punch. Because on this drive, it seems to be working. Fields hasn't had to throw the ball once, which is awesome. 2nd and 5. Taylor couldn't squeeze through. Nick Heinrich The 3rd and 4. Justin Fields gets it in there to Torrey Holt. They must have got some kind of chewing out in the locker room, because we take the opening drive into the end zone of the second half. And with this extra point, we'll take the lead. Maybe it'll fall short, who knows? No, that's good. Seven to 6 Broncos. We'll take it on this Turkey Day. That's where the Colts will take over here. Bryce Young. Stepping back out. They've had a heavy running game. Not many passes. See if they keep that up. Bijan Robinson, their main man in the backfield, the Texas Longhorn. Screen pass. No, it doesn't work on our Broncos. We got to repeat that every stream too. CeeDee Lamb only got 1 yard. This time Young going out of the gun. He's pressured from the outside, but is able to flip it away too once again. Wow, the tight end. Let me see if I can cover the tight end here. I'm going to try with Highsmith. I usually don't do good in coverage, but I'm going to try to actually cover the tight end. Oh my God, I was right there. They still got it to him. I couldn't have covered him any cleaner, and they still got the ball. Oh, I'm going to try this again. Where's the tight end at? Oh, they want me to blitz. I'm normally always a defensive lineman. Oh my God. What a juke. But I'm going to try to cover these tight ends here. See if I can do a good job at covering. Oh, we made the tackle at least. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, I've never done good. Like I said, I've never done good in coverage. Oh, I wish there were quarterback spy packages, so I don't have to do this and this and this every single time. Where in the old games, there was just a package of quarterback spy plays. Right? I'm not crazy, right? They haven't brought that back in the other Maddens, have they? So I gotta go here, I gotta find my linebacker, hit this, hit the assignment, hit the quarterback spy, switch back to the player I want. It's like way too much work than just having a package of plays that are all quarterback spies. Bryce Young now up over 100 yards passing. Oh God, I don't know where I am. Again, there's the tight end left wide open. I think like 9 of Bryce Young's passes have all gone to the tight end. They've all gone to Lau. All right, we're going to cover him here. Oh, come on. Oh, they didn't let me switch to it in time. There's Lau again. What's happening? All right, where's he at? There's no tight end on this play. They're going to run it. No, they're going to pass it with 1 wide receiver. No, they're going to run it. They get the first down. Bryce Young picks up the first. Leon O'Neal making the stop. But the Colts are answering our touchdown drive with one of their own here. And there's a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb by Bryce Young. And the Colts back on top. Left open, not a lot of coverage there by Keshawn Clemens. The Colts are going to go for 2. Let's see if we can hit him with one of those blitzes. I got to cover this guy. No, they ran it, and Etor Gross Matos came in and brought down Bijan Robinson to keep the game within reach for our Broncos. And this third quarter is almost over. This is a fast game. We've only been streaming for 40 minutes. This one's almost done. We got the Chargers game up next. Jake Plummer and the LA Chargers. How about that face mask? Finally, we get a call to go our way. And we're going to get a bunch of bonus yards. A big hello, a Thanksgiving hello to all the new folks that are joining us. Don't forget to give us a follow and jump in the chat, and we'll shout you out. If you jump in the chat, we'll say your name. You'll see your name scrolling at the top of your screen there. Jonathan Taylor, nice blocking by Tyreek Hill. How about the blocks by Tyreek Hill and then the moves by Jonathan Taylor to get the first down? Oh, he's in the zone. He's putting that highlight reel together before he leaves our roster. Well, let's keep this going. It's working, right? Maybe we got to make a play for it. Maybe we got to get in the bidding war and still re-sign him. He keeps performing like this. Look at that, 85 yards rushing already for Jonathan Taylor. 2nd and 8. Quick pass out to Tyreek Hill. That's the end of the third. Broncos in this one. Defensive slugfest. 12-7 going into the fourth. Oh, he was in the zone, but it didn't matter. Nick Heinrich and Tommy Togiai laid out Jonathan Taylor. They want us to go for it on 4th and 3? Is this game out of their mind? No, we're kicking a field goal. We're getting those points. Oh, it's a 40-yarder unless our kicker can't make it. He should. There we go. 12-10. 2-point game. Dixon kicking it away to Dixon. And we got to try to hold him here on defense. Can we finally end the losing streak? That would give us 7 years, which would be 7 wins on the year, which would be a 2-win improvement from where this team was last year when we weren't coaching them. They were 5-7 last year. We got them at 6-6 right now. Or I should say 6-8. We got to slow down this passing game. I'm always surprised we're that highly ranked in the SAT game because I feel like we never put any pressure on the quarterbacks. All right, let's cover the tight ends here. Well, they're gonna screen pass. That works out though. Mr. Stingley. Yeah, that's been a big problem the last couple of games is how the completion percentage for the quarterbacks that we've been going against have been sky high. We're not putting any pressure on them, and there goes Bryce Young, and boy, he's killing us with these jukes. He's a monster out there with these jukes. We could have been coaching him. That was one of the options, was the Colts. We elected to go with the Broncos and Justin Fields over Bryce Young, Spencer Rattler. I don't know. Maybe the Colts were the way to go. It'll be interesting to see once we get done with this game and the next game. Do we still have a job? Because every time we've missed the playoffs, we've been fired. And it's looking like that might be the case here. Even though we've improved the team from 5-11 to getting at least 6 wins at the least. I'm begging the defense to come up with something. Quarterbacks passing the ball at will the last few weeks. Oh, I hit the button to switch to Mike Vrabel, and I dove at the same time. The player did not change. I hit circle, which is what you do to change players, to dive. You see the fellow that dove right there after Mike Vrabel? That's because the game didn't switch players. And the Colts get a touchdown. And because we can't quarterback spy without going through 8 menus, we just got screwed. And we're probably going to lose our 5th in a row. Unless we have a miracle happen here. It hadn't been going well. Oh, Jesus. Play fake. Amari Cooper was there, kind of just waited for the ball to get deflected away by Kasheem Harden.
Let's go.
19-10. Goes short to Pierce. Third and 2. Jonathan Taylor will get us a first down. They're ripping away at the ball. Nick Heinrich. 92 yards rushing for Jonathan Taylor. We'll try to make some bids and bring him back in the offseason. We'll have some money to play with here. Torrey Holt is left open. Broncos going to try to make a rally. There's still a lot of time. We got to get 2 scores. Look at this. Oh, come on, Tyreek. You were open. Tyreek Hill and Darren Sharper fighting over the football. Sharper wins that one. Way overthrown by Justin Fields. Inaccurate throw by him. He's had a few of those the latter part of this season. Nicely caught by Page. We're seeing a lot of guys that are calling for the first time today. Getting at least something going here late in the game, but it's something nonetheless. Fields, there's Sullivan again, who's making an appearance. I didn't do anything to put all these new guys in here. They're just popping up. Guess our other guys are just gassed or tired or whichever. Down by 19, 4 minutes to go. We got to score quickly, or else we are going to be forcing an onside kick, and I'm pretty sure I've never recovered an onside kick in my 10 seasons of playing this game. Tyreek Hill nearly into the end zone. And we just let Jonathan Taylor punch it in. Does he have the gravitas to punch it in? Let's see. Taylor's going to bounce to the outside. And he doesn't make it. He's hit out of bounds by Geno Stone. 2nd and goal. At least that stops the clock. We did push him out of bounds. Give it to Taylor again. This time he's in. And the Broncos have life. Still 4 minutes to go, all 3 timeouts. We got to get a stop on defense, though. That's the key. Squig Shorterly puts it through. Got to get the stop on defense. Bijan Robinson, Bryce Young. Got to find a way to slow them down. What do you guys think? Put in the comments down below, what play should we call? What plays do we call to make this thing happen? Do we do blitzes? Do we do... They might just try to run it, so let's call some blitzes here. In the pistol. Bijan Robinson doesn't go too far. Brought down by Purcell. Go with a DB fire here. I gotta make sure. Pick a linebacker, change, individual assignment, QB spy. Didn't work. First down, Colts. CD Lamb. 315 yards today. We're ranked in the 3rd, apparently. Keeping an eye on this tight end here. Oh boy. Well, that was on me. I left the that side of the field wide open and allowed Bryce Young. Can't figure out a way to slow this team down, man. It's either Young runs it or they go to the tight end. We have no weapons to stop us. You're looking at all those banners in the home that Peyton Manning built.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Play type, let's see. Oh, we only got a couple seconds to pick. Good Lord.
Here we go.
I feel like you have no time on defense to get the right scheme that you want. Like, they pick a play and then you have like 15... Look, you have 15 seconds to try to find what you want. Let's just cover to him all day. I'm try to contain Bryce Young somehow. We gotta start calling some timeouts too, which we haven't been doing. There we go. Timeout, the minute 10. So this would be the ball game. This play right here. And go with the old Tampa 2. Get a spy going. This and spy. The handoff, and he's going to run it, and he gets stopped. And we have life. The Broncos have life. Unless they go for another fake field goal. This is a long one, though. Brandon Ruiz. And his kick will fall short. All we have to do is get 3 points, and we have a timeout. We're getting the ball at the 43-yard line. Here we go. Can we end the losing streak right here on this drive? Thanksgiving. Let's do it. It's caught! It's caught by Amari Cooper! And Cooper's to the house! And the Broncos take the lead late! Torrey Holt dropped the ball again, as he's done all throughout the second half of the season. But Amari Cooper was right there. He makes the grab. Looking like Brandon Stokely against the Cincinnati Bengals with the deflection. Torrey Holt, finally, one of his drop passes pays off, and Cooper is right there to take it in. And the Broncos have the lead late. And the losing streak could come to an end here today. Unbelievable. Let's see. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We might as well go for 2, right? Make it a 6-point game. That way we can at least block the extra point. They go down and score. We got to go fast. And we got it. Torrey Holt. 2-point conversion good. 19-25. Is that some kind of scoregami? Someone look that up and tell me. All right. The Colts have all their timeouts, though, so we can't get too excited. They have 53 seconds. They have all their timeouts. And they only trail by 6. So a touchdown and the extra point would win it for them. So before the celebration continues, let's keep doing these cover twos. They were working well for us on the last drive. We're gonna keep going with that till they prove it stops us. Bryce Young in the gun. He's it downfield, knocked away. He was looking for C.D. Lamb, who got in. I couldn't even tell who got the deflection. Keep going with these same cover twos. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the secret play call. Cover two's been working for us lately. Bryce Young, Dubose trying to get in there. He's getting double teamed. Bryce Young, I don't know where he's going. He has a wide open field in front of him. Mike Vrabel's finally going to bring him down, and the Colts take their next timeout. We have 6 cover 2 plays. 33 seconds to go. First down. Bryce Young connecting with Bijan Robinson in the final timeout. No, that was their second timeout. They had only taken one before. They still have one with 28 seconds to go. Bryce Young. He's going to run it. Where's our defense? Oh my God, somebody get him. Another first down run, but now they're out of timeouts. They're close. They're at the 29, no timeouts. If Bryce Young runs it again, they lose the game. He's got to throw it now. And he's going to go in the middle of the field. They might have time for one more play. 3, 2, 1, that's it. Bad decision by Bryce Young, and the losing streak is over. The Broncos, although for our standards, have struggled. This team is now a 7-win team, and last year they were a 5-win team. All right. Woo! What an ending. I think it would be a big victory. I mean, obviously, again, for our standards, 8-8 would be a disappointment, but this team was 5-11 last season before we took the job. And if we can get them to 8-8, I think our job would be safe, even if we don't make the playoffs. So there you go. We got the Chargers game up next. Jake Plummer and the Chargers. For those of you that are watching along, say hey in the chat. Happy Thanksgiving to you. You guys saw a thrilling ending. But now we got our season finale at home. Hopefully not our season finale. Maybe we have one more playoff game in us, depending on how all this works out. And I think we got to make the change for the final game. Even though we turned down all our contract offers, seeing how dominant he was, if he has another dominant performance, I think we try to throw a lot of money at him and start bidding with some other teams and keep Jonathan Taylor on this team, knowing all the other places we got to try to make improvements on. So there you go. And we're going to see where we are next week as we go into this final game. The losing streak finally done. We'll do a quick look at where we are in the season here. Doctors have cleared Devontae Smith. We're going to keep Torrey Holt, because last time we tried to play someone through the injury, they just limped around, and there was no reason for them to even play. So let's see here. You can see the schedule. We finally end the losing streak. The losing streak after the bye. We were on a 5. Okay, I forgot we were on a 5-game losing streak. I thought that would have been 5. So that would have been 6 in a row had we lost. But you can see how out of sync we were, where we had decent defensive performances here and couldn't do anything points-wise. Here, we put up 36 and our defense gave up 48, but finally getting the win, ending the drought after the bye week, finally getting the victory on that miracle play at the end. It is excellent. All right. Chargers up next. Let's look at the standings. See where we are in the AFC. How many spots are still open? So Steelers, Bengals, Chiefs, Jags are all in. And then we know the Dolphins are in. Oh my God, at 7 and 8, they're in the playoffs. So looking at this now, I don't think there's a chance for the playoffs because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots already claimed. And the Ravens and the Riverhogs both have 9 wins. So one of them is going to make it. So there's no chance we can make the playoffs now, unfortunately. We can play spoiler. Not even the Chargers can make it. Everybody's out of the playoffs. Because it's going to be the Ravens or the Riverhogs that are battling for that final spot. So yeah. No playoffs for us, unfortunately. In the NFC, it's the Seahawks. Who, boy, that could have been us if we had taken that job. Seahawks, Bucks, Vikings, which we made the right choice when it came to the other two teams. Because the Colts are 5 and 10 and the Patriots are 5 and 10, but the Seahawks were one of our choices, and we almost went with the Seahawks too, and the reason we didn't is because they had the weakest roster, but obviously with that $100 million cap space, they put a great roster together, and it looks like the Packers, Lions, Niners still fighting for those last couple of playoff spots. Let's get our screenshot here for the thumbnail. I like that one. Nice little tackle of Robinson. Cha-ching for the YouTube thumbnail there. All right. We did put Taylor back in, right? I'm losing my mind. Can't remember if we put him in or not. We did, okay. So he's back in, the wrecking ball. And let's do it. Let's conclude our 10th season as a coach. Our first season with the Broncos. No playoffs in our future. But maybe an opportunity to finish 8 and 8, go out in a win on our winning ways. We got to put him in the old powder blues there. That's what they wear nowadays. They got rid of all that navy stuff. Where's the powder blue roads? I guess it would be those ones, right? That patch on there. Yeah, those are the only options. I wish they had the LT era unis. Those are my favorite of all the Charger unis, but there you go. They have the yellow pants, but not with the powder blue, so it doesn't work. So our options is that or just the big old stripe. That one. Let's go with this. All right. And then the powder blue socks, of course. There they go. Yep. All right. Let's do it. Season finale. We're going to try to close it out strong. And then the next time we stream, it'll be the Pro Bowl, and it will be the off season. And then after that, we might take a little football break, because we've been doing a lot of football lately. I think the last 6 or 7 streams have all been football between our relocation league and this. So let us know in the comments, what do you guys want to see after football? I'm thinking about going back to baseball for a little bit, getting some of that Diamondbacks, because we're close to the end of that season. And then probably get some more Alliance done. Back to God of War. The plan will hopefully be, when the new WWE game comes out, if there is a PS5 to get the PS5, so that would be sometime next year. And then maybe get Madden 23 if Washington picks their team name. That's what we've been waiting for. Is we don't want to buy a game where it's Washington football team, because you know our style. We usually play the same game for a number of years, and I don't want to be stuck with the Washington football team and then they pick a new team name. So that's where we're at with that. And we do have our PayPal link if anyone would like to fund us. The more the more PayPal funding we get, the more we can stream, the more better equipment we can buy. Can buy a better microphone, can buy a better, system, can buy better everything. It's always appreciated, as always. You can check out those links in the About Me section. But for now, just give us a follow. Give us a follow and say hey in the chat, and we will shout you out as always. So it's the season finale for the Broncos here at home, going against Jake Plummer and the LA Chargers. Michael Dixon kicking it away rather. And we are underway. Amari Fox with the return up to the 31. And here comes Jake Plummer. 27 touchdowns, 8 INTs on the year. And if you're new to watching us stream, yeah, it's Jake Plummer. We do draft classes because we've exhausted all of our college draft classes. I'm going to stay with this cover 2 format. That was working well for us. Yeah, let's keep going with this. And so now we're using draft classes from the 90s and into the 2000s as we're going forward. So you're going to see a lot of familiar names, but they're young familiar names. Well, the cover 2 didn't work that time. So it's a young Jake Plummer as opposed to our relocation league, where, well, it says that cover 2 is good for our game plan, so let's just stick with it. Speaking of legendary players, there's Corey Dillon, who gets the ball, but he's going to lose 3 yards. And it's Jerry Wiley, the ECU Pirate. Make sure that he gets stopped. Isn't that something if we find the right defensive formation after all this time? Drop pass, looking like our guys out there. Flat out dropped by Jari Henderson. Because here's your San Diego, or, well, your LA Chargers. San Diego's got a new team, the San Diego Aftershock. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch that game, it's on YouTube. You should watch the Aftershock and the Egyptians go at it. A dominating performance by the Aftershock by Warren Moon and Gale Sayers. Plummer on 3rd and 13, and the cover 2 formation is working well. Del Kinder. And they got to punt it away. Number 10, Marcus Hicks, the OU Sooner. Tyreek Hill, let that bounce, Tyreek. That is going to hit into the end zone. And here comes Justin Fields for the final time this season. Was hoping to see the playoffs with this new coach, but it's not to be. 4,133 yards, 25 touchdowns, 18 interceptions on the year. So here we go. Let's see how this Broncos team does to end the season offensively. Giving it to Jonathan Taylor, and he's got some good blocks. I feel like blocks that necessarily Jamil Pierce were getting. Tyreek Hill's throwing some good ones down the field. I never do good at those read option plays. And Fields, he can scramble, but he doesn't really have the speed in this game to be one of those kind of quarterbacks. Nice block by Gesicki, kind of able to push his defender out of the way. Second and 9. And that's going to be intercepted. Fields is trying to get Tyreek Hill to work in front of the linebacker. But Mitchell able to step in front of Tyreek Hill and make that interception. We'll take a look at it again. Yeah, Tyreek went behind the linebacker. I think Justin Fields thought that Tyreek was going to cut in front of the linebacker. You'll see it here again. In fact, he ran right into Mitchell, which isn't good. And that led to the interception. So miscommunication there on that play by Fields and Hill. And Jake Plummer will connect with Del Kinder for the first down. Into the red zone is the LA Chargers. And they'll give it to Corey Dillon, who works his way to the outside, bouncing off defenders, and finally Wiley is able to knock Corey Dillon out of bounds. Corey Dillon looking for 1,000 yards on the year. He would need to get 40 in this game to be a 1,000-yard rusher. Let's see if he can pull it off. Hopefully not. We can get the first down there. Dubose making the tackle on that play. Welcome to all the new viewers. As always, give us a follow. Say hey in the chat. Play fake. And Plummer's going to run it. And Chauncey Rivers says not today. 10th sack of the year for Rivers. Wow, I didn't even realize he had that many. How about that?
60 Pittsburgh. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Not much on that play as Plummer just quickly gets rid of it out to Hunter Henry. He's had a monster season. You know our guys by now. Come on. Come on.
Ready? 10-2, sir.
Nothing happening there. Nicely done by our defense. John Banks. They got some solid guys on defense when they do make their big plays. I think we just got to make a couple of improvements, maybe at the secondary. We could have a pretty solid defense on our hands. I think corners might be the thing. We didn't have nearly enough turnovers. Louis Kowalski, the Red Wolf from Arkansas State, boots it through, and the Chargers have the first lead of the game. But yeah, I think secondary would be the biggest thing to work on. Maybe even defensive line, getting some of that pressure on the quarterback that we haven't done either. Maybe somebody up front that's really strong. And then some corners. Back on offense, the Denver Broncos. And Pierce is in the game. Quickly met by Aiden Hutchinson. And here they are defensively. Hopkins, Russell, Cohen, and Hutchinson. Merriam, Mitchell, who had the interception, and Tyler Johnson. Bolden, James, Crosswell, and Johnson rounding out this LA Chargers squad. Second and 9, Denver. Jonathan Taylor. He gets a first down. Good blocking on the outside. Pierce comes back in on the 1-2 punch. And Pierce, not enough speed to get off. As Mitchell has the interception, he's got the tackle for, well, not tackle for a loss. It's going to be second and 10. Bit of an overthrow by Justin Fields, and Mike Gesicki makes the grab. Only a second pass for Fields. We'll continue to run the ball well here. Jonathan Taylor, first down. Man. Now I'm starting to regret not giving him more money. I mean, I felt like we were giving him good offers. He didn't want any of them. But man, we're going to be in a bidding war in the offseason, that's for sure. High pass by Fields, incomplete. Still running it here. Oh, come on. Where's the blocking? That was McGlinchey again. He's awful, 74. We got to get rid of him. When you're calling an offensive lineman's name as much as we have this season, he's got to go. Fields is going to run it. Can he make the first down? Oh, he gets hit. And he's going to be just short of the first down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice.
Mitchell all over the field. 52 yards. There's no way. We're running it. Ooh, I didn't want to be in the gun. I just complained about that in the last. Can we get under center here? Oh, I don't like this. We got to call a timeout. I didn't know that was going to be under gun. We got to just pound it straight ahead. And even in the pistol is even worse off. Then the running back's backed up even further. Just give me a solid running play right up the middle. There we go. HB ISO. Perfect. Right behind Janovich. And we get the first down. Jonathan Taylor. Mitchell in there again. Mitchell's, I think, been on every play for the Chargers in this game. He's everywhere. First and 10. Fields. Oh, boy. Tyreek Hill ended up turning and running back. I thought he was going to keep cutting across the field. He didn't. It almost burned us. That would have been the second INT. Come on, Tyreek. What are you doing out there? Go outside to Jonathan Taylor. McGlinchey barely getting... Oh, he fumbles the football. Jonathan Taylor's welcome back in good graces to the Broncos, and he loses the ball. Derwin James made the recovery. He also made the hit as well, the hit and the recovery by Derwin James. Oh my God.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. 58. Come on.
Football goes back to LA.
Ready?
Corey Dillon with the juke. That was what Bryce Young was doing all last week with Indy, just juking the shoes off of our guys. We're going to fake it this time, and Plummer instead is going to give it to Dillon by way of a pass. And Dillon has the first down. End of the first. There's a lot in that first quarter. It's Chargers 3. Broncos nothing. As per usual with our guys as of late. Corey Dillon takes it for about 2 or 3. Plummer. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to get sacked. Etor, Gross, Matos. Maybe I should call it it was a John Madden style. It is Thanksgiving, right? I can't do a good John Madden. Not like, who's that comedian? The one on Blitz the League. They can do the awesome Madden. I can do Pat Summerall. I can do Pat Summerall. I love Pat Summerall. He's so, like, he just calls the play. No, not that it's so brilliant. Just, and Plummer in the gun. Hand it off to Dillon. And Dillon will get 9 yards on the carry. Second and inches. Plummer. Incomplete. Right? But he's awesome. He's so good. He's so good. Love Pat Summerall. 3rd and inches. Corey Dillon's going to get that first down for the Chargers.
We got this. On the ready.
Corey Dillon steps out now. They give it to the new running back. It's Cook. Be cooking later for Thanksgiving, am I right? Chargers running at will down the field here. It's been a lengthy drive for LA.
Let's go, baby. Set 15 line. 15 line. Right here, right here.
Oh, do both. What a big. How did that happen? Right off the line. He got a good jump. Plummer gets tripped up. Etor Gross Matos. And now it's 3rd and goal for Plummer and Dillon and company here. Plummer opening. He slides down. And we force him to another field goal situation. Welcome into our new viewers. Say hello in the chat. Give us a follow. We're glad to have you aboard. They're going to fake it. A Thanksgiving Day fake. And not enough speed. It's a fumble. Wait a minute. It's a fumble. It's going to be picked up by Denver. I think he might have been down. Either way, we get the ball. They don't even need to review it. They flipped it to Kowalski, the field goal kicker. And he had no speed. That was a disaster of a play. They're going to do a booth review for no reason, because there's literally, whether or not he fumbled or didn't, there's a 2-yard difference, but I guess they get it right.
After review of the play, the ruling on
That's where we take over, with 6:15 to go here in this first half. Boy, Jonathan Taylor quickly brought down by Denar Russell. 55 yards on offense here for our Broncos. The time Fields finding Tyler. Only 13 yards passing so far for Justin Fields. It's an anomaly for him. Normally got a lot more at this point in time, but shows you how well our running game has been doing lately. Fields, a little bit of a high pass, and oh my God, it was almost an identical play to last week. Holt couldn't catch it, then Cooper had it, and then he couldn't catch it, and then Pierce was right there. 3 drops on one play. That's a freaking record for our Broncos. You know, we're known for our drop passes, but to have 3 in one play, that doesn't surprise me. Nice booming punt. Dixon sent that one all the way back, and Henderson doesn't have much left on the return. Jake Plummer back out onto the field. As we say hello again to our new viewers that are joining us. Say hey in the chat. We want to shout you out. Say hello and we'll read your chat. We'll talk with you. We'll chat with you on this Thanksgiving. How you spending this Thanksgiving? How's that Bears Lions game doing? A couple of backup quarterbacks. Corey Dillon walks right through the middle of the field. First down for him. Let's look at the score here for this Lions-Bears game. And it is 10-7 Bears over the Lions. Andy Dalton is playing. Jared Goff is playing too. I thought he wasn't going to play today. Jared Goff's 11 for 11 and Dalton's 11 for 16. So how about that? How about those completion percentages, huh? Quick pass, incomplete. Jake Plummer. Getting out of the hands of R.J. Henderson. It's 2nd and 10. We're sticking with the cover two. It's been working for us. This is what we've been going with here all day, going back to the Colts game. So why not? Keep running these same plays. It's not broke, don't fix it. That's what they say. Plummer. Oh my God, I cannot control these guys. First down, Jake Plummer. Plummer finds Del Kinder for 6 yards. Corey Dillon, first down, LA. The cover two starting to let us down a little bit on these last two. And they still only got 3 on the board, which is good. There we go, okay. John Banks. There's a cover 2 spy. I found one spy play to stop the runs, hopefully. Oh, 2-minute warning. I was ready to go, too. 2-minute warning, 3-0. We've had a couple low-scoring games lately. Where's that cover 2 spy at? There it is. Can we hold him once again? We will not. Touchdown Chargers. Corey Dillon into the end zone. Well, despite how this one might end, we can at least say we made improvements from 5-11. Got him to at least 7 wins. Maybe we can keep building on that next year. This is week 17. Broncos and Chargers. Wrapping up our 10th year. Fields just hanging on to it and finally getting rid of it. And there's Pierce who can't hang on to it. Second and 10. And again, can't really find anyone open, so Fields is going to run it. Oh my God. What a hit. Fields, and they don't even give him the first down. That looked like a first down to me. Call a timeout. Yeah, Fields is in the red. He got drilled on that play. I mean, 3rd and inches. Could run it, but we got 1 timeout left. We got to go. We're going to throw it. And that worked out. They weren't expecting that. Amari Cooper, who got tackled out of bounds again. No flag. Justin Post taking down Cooper. Broncos had a successful 2-minute drill against the Colts last week. Looking to do it here again. Torrey Holt finally making use of his hands with the catch. So far, these sideline passes have worked out to perfection for our Broncos. There's Gesicki, and he's going to go out of bounds again. Did he get out? I think so. Second down and 5. We're rolling. We're moving. Oh, man, nobody open there. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Pierce slips down, but he was open. Then we're going to go hurry. It's nice to actually see the plays. When we did our relocation league, you can't see the plays when you go hurry up. Fields to take off. He goes out of bounds to stop the clock at 54 seconds. Here we go. Can Justin Fields conclude it with a touchdown? Boy, Tyreek Hill got all kinds of wrapped up with his receiver out there. They got all tangled up. And we got our backups all in now. Everyone's resting. They're gassed. And because of that, you see no one's really getting open. So Fields is just going to throw it. I don't know why he stopped there. And the timeout called by the Chargers. I kept holding straight, but he juked back. Well, we'll get a field goal out of it at least. And LA took a timeout. Are they really going to try to do something with 42 seconds? Squig Shortley's kick is good. It's 10-3, so at least we're on the board, and we'll get the ball to begin the second half. So there you go. We are in week 17, concluding this season here, our 10th season. 35 seconds. Yeah, we'll see.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Looks like they are going to do some throws here. What's the key to breaking these tackles? I'm like mashing the button. And I can like never get through to put any pressure on the quarterback. Maybe we just need a stronger defensive line. See, I'm mashing it and nothing changes. Like, I wait till it lights up, like, it goes gray and then it lights up full. And I'm tapping my heart out to try to break that tackle and nothing is happening. Oh boy. Apparently that was a play where I was supposed to drop back. I didn't know. How are you supposed to know that? I'm just calling plays. Chargers out of timeouts here. 19 seconds, so. I lost both of those. Like, maybe Dubose just isn't good enough. Well, they're going to get the first down, but they're going to run out of time. Yep, that's it. An effort. Computer's not smart in this game. They always go across the field. They never try to go for the sidelines or anything, but there you go. We got some work to do in the second half, per usual. We'll see what happens. This is it, the final two quarters of the 2030 Denver Broncos. We'll see. Maybe our final two quarters as a coach. Maybe they fire us. I don't know. I don't know how they play it. Because our only experience other than this was 49ers and Dolphins, and both times we missed the playoffs, we got let go. In this case, we took the Broncos, who were a 5-11 team a year ago, and got them to 7 wins. Possibly 8 if we can make something happen in this game. Even though we won't make the playoffs, is that going to mean anything to the front office? An 8-win year compared to a 5-year win year. Did we turn things around that quickly? We'll have to see. Time will tell. We'll find out at the end of this. We'll know if we'll be coming back for the Pro Bowl next time. Jonathan Taylor running hard. He's going to be a hot commodity in the offseason, and we're going to be trying to bid. We're going to bid him up too, since we kind of see that Pierce isn't going to be our everyday guy. Boy, holding on to the ball too long, but nobody's open. I guess we just got to start running it. If nobody's there, just go. Just run. That's our only chance. Found somebody open at the last minute. Fields had to go all the way across his body. And he's not having a good passing day either in this season finale. 4,000 yards passing, though, on the year. He's done his part. He hasn't been perfect at times, but We could always reevaluate his contract situation, see how many years he has, and maybe if there's a quarterback to take in the draft, we take him. Put some pressure on Fields. We could also be running into a situation as nobody going to try to tackle him, like we did in San Francisco, where it was obvious that the coaching staff wanted Jimmy G to be the guy. We couldn't make it work with him. We got Ryan Tannehill. They fired us and put Jimmy G back in there. They never won a Super Bowl with him. They did eventually win a Super Bowl, but not with Jimmy Garoppolo. So there you go. Jake the Snake. 10-3 LA. Gross Matos trips him up, and Mike Vrabel finishes the job on Corey Dillon. 3rd and 11, and our cover 2 continues to work well, huh? It's doing its part. Stick with this going forward, right? I guess I need to check. I never know if it wants me to. I thought I picked a play where I'm blitzing, but apparently I was supposed to fall back in coverage. But it didn't matter. Marlon Humphrey made the stop. We're going to get the ball back. Another chance to tie this one up. And after that, it's Turkey Day.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Did the Cowboys and Lions wear their throwbacks all day? That was always the fun thing on Thanksgiving. You'd always wear the throwbacks. When I coached the Lions on my Madden 12 game, I always would put both teams in the throwback unis. Jonathan Taylor staying on his feet. Tyler Johnson finally made the stop on him. 500 yards rushing for Taylor, and he's missed a majority of the year with injury and contract negotiations. He's been a difference maker, though, the last 2 weeks. That's for sure. Nothing happened in that time for Taylor. 2nd and 10. It's going to be Fields passing it, and it is tipped away. Looking for Torrey Holt. Isaiah Bolden came in and smacked the ball down. Played the smack down. Nicely done. The pass caught by Mike Gesicki into heavy traffic. First down, Denver. We're in big business here. Back to Taylor. Got tripped up at the line. I don't know what happened there. There's a big opening, and Jonathan Taylor couldn't get... Like he had 2 left feet on that play. Second and 8 for the Broncos. Gesicki once again. Back-to-back catches. Denver's moving. We're in business. Looking for the first touchdown of the game here. Oh, there's our slow throwing animation that we love. Darrell Russell coming in, getting the stop on Fields, and we'll look at it again. We saw the pressure coming. McGlinchey couldn't hold his man. Oh, no, it wasn't McGlinchey that time, pardon me, but you see us. I mean, I feel like almost 90% of our sacks, there are some that were sacks, but it's like I literally will hit the ball. How many, someone make a compilation. You can make clips on Twitch. Make a compilation of every pass I've tried to throw where it was a sack, and 90% of them I threw the ball way before the guy came. But because of the ridiculous slow throwing animation and the fact that Justin Fields apparently has the hands of Andre the Giant and can palm the ball with one hand. That's the thing that would make it less like, okay, the slow throwing animation, whatever. But it'd be one thing if when we actually got hit and our hand was going forward, it would just be an incomplete pass and we didn't lose all that yardage, but that doesn't happen either. And that's really stupid. And Fields just has to get rid of it. "52-yarder, I don't know why they'd even suggest that. That nonsense. 4th and 6 from the 35. We got to go for it. I think we got our eyes on Tyreek Hill. He's got an opening. Let's see. He makes the catch. It ended up being heavier traffic than I anticipated, but Tyreek did make the catch. And we convert. We're not going away. We want that 8-8 season. We don't care about draft positioning. We could have just folded the last 2 weeks, ended the season on a 7-game losing streak, and got our 6-10 and our high draft ranking. No, we're winning out. We want that 8-8. We want to draft at 15. Let's do it. They've contained Taylor quite a bit. Last few runs. 3rd and 4. We would hate to settle for a field goal at this point. Oh my God, and Fields way off the mark for Mike Gesicki. Yeah, he missed that one. Then that seems to happen a lot to Justin Fields. The wide open passes right over the middle like that tend to get missed, and I don't know what the deal is with that. But Squig Shorterly with the field goal. It's 10-6, LA. As we are coming down to the wire, the end of our Denver Broncos. Season 10, year 1 with them, season 10 overall. Hopefully we keep our job. We have the Pro Bowl on the horizon. Well, I say hopefully. I've been frustrated at this team a couple of times. I don't think I'd be sad if I did get fired and got to pick another team, because this team has frustrated me at times. But I would like to also try to rebuild and keep building on this, hopefully, 8-win season. And see what we can do going forward. Mike Vrabel. I'd like to see a little more out of him. Now, he always has at least 1 or 2 times where he does get into the backfield. I'm going to try man blitz. Why not? And he does make a big play. I want more of those. I don't want just 1 or 2 or 3 a game. I want 3, 4, 5 times him getting in the backfield. I want to see that increase. Almost intercepted by Stingley. Third down. Man in motion for Plummer. Gets it away, but nothing happening for Kinder. And this cover 2 is working well for us. We're going to keep that going in the next season too. I realize it's the same play over and over, but if it's working, it's working. Marcus Hicks boots it away to Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill's got a bit of an opening here. He's going to start running out of field and finally gets brought down by Anton Samp. 29 yards, which is a lot for kick returning in Madden. You hear that? They say they're running it, they're running it. Yeah, we're running it. Go ahead and try to stop Jonathan Taylor. Justice Pose did bring him down. And this should be the final play of the third quarter. Gets it out to Pierce, and Pierce is going to get the first down. Welcome back to the game, Mitchell. And here we go, fourth quarter. Broncos trying to win another close one against their AFC West rival. Season on the line, or season's done. 8-8 season on the line. Dropped by Gesicki. Samp was in coverage there. And Fields couldn't find anybody open. McGlinchey gave up another sack. He's got to get off this team soon. That's a position we got to... That's like maybe number one in the draft, is find someone that can replace him, because he's burned us many a times. That would be, what was that, right tackle? 3rd and 21. This is just going to be a heave-it-up situation. Tyreek Hill had it and could not hang on to it. I want to see that get knocked off, too. These drop passes are terrible. Dixon will look to coffin corner this one. And he is. Look at that. Out at the 3. What a kick. What a kick by Michael Dixon. I don't need to see a replay of this. We're going to man blitz him. Bring everyone, right? Engage 8. Here we go. Here we go. Drive him back. Yes. We're going to keep bringing the heat. They're going to run it again. They got no one out there. Keep bringing the heat. Why not? Keep blitzing them. Oh, is that safety? Oh, almost. Corey Dillon hit by Kashawn Clemens on the free safety blitz. And now we're really in a strong way. Look at this. Look at this. Can we get the safety? A flag. Are they going to false start? What? Oh. Etor Gross Matos.
Still 3rd down.
It gets them out of the shadow of their end zone. We had them breathing heavy, too. Now they can throw it. And they are. Boy, oh boy. And oh my God. And we brought a blitz. And one missed tackle allowed Malcolm Gregory. We went from them being on the 1. From them nearly having a safety. And it's been the story of our Broncos all season long. We're going to get burned again because we keep shooting ourselves in the foot. That should have been a safety with us getting the ball. Instead, it's Chargers football. They're almost at the 30 now because of one offsides. Like, come on. Pass slipped out to Corey Dillon. Jake Plummer. He's going to scramble. He gets past one. He stiff arms John Banks, and then finally he's brought down by Derek Stingley. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2. And Mike Vrabel wraps up Corey Dillon. I think Dillon may have gotten the first. He says he's got it, and he does. So 1st down, LA. Time ticking away here. You would love to get to 8-8. I guess the one good thing with a loss here is we would get better draft positioning. Keep drafting that young, cheap talent. Nice hit there. Espinoza. Alex Espinoza, another Red Wall. A lot of Arkansas State players on this Chargers team. They like their guys from Jonesboro.
Ready. 50, plant. Ready, switch.
Empty set here for Plummer. Easy first down. We've actually done a good job of containing the tight ends here in this game, which we hadn't done previously. But they're still moving. We don't want to let them score, obviously. Then we'd really be in a bad way. Field goal, we can still hang on to this thing, but wouldn't that just be the story of our season if we ended this thing with 2 field goals, no touchdowns, and there you go. Jake Plummer finds Del Kinder, and that might do it. Should end the season here with a losing record, 7-9, which is going to match what we did in Miami a year ago. And we'll see if we're in the hot seat, if it's a one and done, which has happened before in the NFL. I mean, Josh McDaniels is practically a one and done. He made it a year and a half. Could we be the next Josh McDaniels in Broncos history? We'll see. We got 5 minutes. We got to try to enjoy this last 5 minutes. Only 200 total yards. Once again, we get outgained total yards-wise. Dropped by Torrey Holt. Why is that happening so much to him? Is that his hidden potential? Is Torrey Holt's hidden potential I can't catch when he was a monster the middle half of the year? Pocket collapse, and Gesicki loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chargers. And that's the story of our season. We had this game won. Yetur Gross-Matos jumps off sides. The Chargers go 100 yards down the field. Gesicki fumbles. And that's pretty much where we are with this team this season. As we continue to hurt ourselves, shoot ourselves in the foot. Can't get out of our own way. We had some fun moments, but definitely a lot of frustrating moments for this Broncos team this season. We were hoping for a lot more, especially with what we saw in the preseason. But it wasn't to be. Even the last couple of games when we went into check-down mode with Fields trying to do something. We got one win out of it, but we're going to get swept here, it looks like, by the Chargers. That means we're going to go 1-5 in the division. We beat the Riverhogs once. And that was that. Second and 15 here for LA. Intercepted by Stingley. There we go. A rare defensive turnover for our guys. 8th interception, though, for Stingley. Yeah, it'd be good if we can get someone to help him out. Get something done on those corners. See if we can make some damage happen there. Gesicki unable to hang on to it. He got pinballed around. One of the worst defenses in the league. Only allowed 100 yards to our guys here today. Not good. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, on this one. Amari Cooper unable to have the speed to get away from Jalen Johnson. And it's 3rd and 4. There we go. Tyreek Hill with the first down. Justice Pose. Can Denver make another miracle happen? They got to score twice, though. Gesicki into Charger territory. They're going to go hurry up here. Right before the 2-minute warning. Fields is rolling out. Tyreek, and he way overthrows Tyreek Hill. Fields has had a couple of rough throws in this game. That's going to bring up some chatter in the Denver media. This guy can't throw. You know, we're paying him all this money. He's supposed to be the franchise. He's been on this team ever since he was a rookie. That time, Fields puts it right on the money for Pierce. That was a fantastic throw. That one couldn't have been done any better. Going to the corner of the end zone. He has an open man. It's a touchdown. How about those throws? Back-to-back by Justin Fields. Page makes the grab. Take that, Denver media, huh? All right. They say go for 2. Make it a 3-point game. Oh, they're going to booth review it. Oh, that would hurt if they took this one away. It looked like it was good. Let's see. Indisputable video evidence, right? Oh, both feet are down. Come on. Yep, it stands. There we go. Let's give it to Jonathan Taylor.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
We're going to let him try to push it in. We're going to go to the outside with Taylor, see if we can get some good blocking. Let's see if this works. 2-point conversion. Oh, look at that block by Gesicki. Doesn't happen. No other blocks, though. We had one good block. And Derwin James knocked Jonathan Taylor out, so... Minute 29, we got to try. We can never... These onside kicks, I don't know how to make them work. Maybe there's a Reddit thread that can help. It's like every onside kick. And there's going to be a face mask. Good Lord. Let's see. Madden. Onside kick. Let's see. Yeah, the man that just got the... What's the best way to recover an onside kick? Here we go. Because I've never had a successful one in 10 years.
Ready? 15,
The comments are, you don't. I tried one knowing it never works. Someone said play Madden from 10 years ago. Someone said buy Madden Ultimate Team stuff. Aim a smidge at the left. Hit about 20% power. Hit accuracy slightly to the right. Your best bet is to aim at the person closest to the sideline. 2-step and pray. Okay. And Corey Dillon not even going to let us a chance to get the ball back. Here's one, how to actually recover onside kicks. This is just a video. Well, we'll try that. I mean, I've never been successful in an onside kick in this one. And the Chargers are kneeling down, so we tried. This one's going to end with us going 7-9. They're going to run another play here. But at least we improved. We were 5-11 a year ago. I want to say 7-9 is probably one of the better Bronco. Look at that. One of the better Bronco records they've had over the years. I can't remember them ever being in the playoffs the last 10 seasons, so we couldn't do it either, but we'll see. I feel like we got some stuff to work on, but we can get there with some time. Final 33 seconds, and we'll find out if we're continuing on with this team. I could quit. I could retire and then just join a new team, right? If I wanted to quit the Broncos. But now we're committed. We can make this thing happen. This team's got solid pieces. We just got to get a little better in some areas. 37-2. Look at that score. Incomplete. If If our receivers would stop dropping passes, that would help.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
We get rid of McGlitchney, he's going to help. We can get some more corners and put some pressure on the opposing team's quarterbacks. And right now, the Broncos are in chuck and pray mode. They're calling for a Hail Mary. Okay, why not?
Let's go. Watch tight end. You got 3.
Incomplete. Well, we're going to throw one more. And we'll see. This could potentially be the last pass we throw as a Bronco. Let's see. 10 seconds. 4th and 10, and this is how our first year in Denver will end. Hey, we got the first down. Why don't we do one more play? We're going to call a timeout. I know everyone in the stadium's hating us. Like, what is this guy doing? We're going to do one more. For the Broncos, for the brand.
Go, go, go.
And Cooper can't hang on to it. And that's how this one ends. We'll finish the season at 7-9. An improvement over a 5-11 year. But we will see what happens in the offseason. These pictures are all terrible for the thumbnail. Not a lot offensively on either side. But that's how this one ends today. And it's 2:30, so it's perfect. Right before Thanksgiving. Because now we'll head to the Thanksgiving festivities. I hope you guys watching will also be heading to those festivities. But let's see if we have a job as we head to Thanksgiving. Did Torrey Holt ever get his hidden potential? Let's check. So 7-9 will be our final record as we lose to the Chargers. He did get his hidden potential. He is a star. So there you go. That's what they say about him. He's up to an 80 now. So, I mean, look at... We still got, like, a solid group of guys. All right, let's move forward. We'll take a look at the playoffs. We will simulate through the playoffs up until the Pro Bowl. And next time we join you, we'll do the Pro Bowl. Unless we get fired, then we can't play the Pro Bowl. And we still have a job. Woo! So we have another year with the Broncos. There you go. Another year in Denver. A contract extended. They've extended our contract. So for us, a 7-9 season was unacceptable. For the Broncos, they said, oh yeah, extend that contract. They were all in on us. So we got another year in Denver. That's a good picture if Gesicki's arm wasn't coming out of his shoulder pads there. And these are all blurry. Guess we'll do the Tyreek Hill photo for the thumbnail. A-cha-ching. All right, let's see how... let's take a look at some news here. Ron Rivera retiring. Wow. Oh, the Dolphins got rid of their stadium as well. So no more Hard Rock. They just remodeled that whole thing too. So a new stadium for the Dolphins and the Steelers. We're going to have, that's pretty much everyone's going to be in new stadiums as we move forward here. So let's take a look at the final playoff standings. And we'll simulate the first handful of rounds up until the Pro Bowl. So Steelers, the defending Super Bowl champs, with Dylan McCaffrey at 13-3. They're looking like they could be in the Super Bowl again. He's already gotten a couple of AFC championships to his name. The Bengals, right behind. They're going to be a wild card at 12-4. And then the Chiefs, the Riverhogs, the Jags, And the Dolphins at 7-9, our old team, bumping us from the playoffs with their division lead. And you see a lot of disappointed teams, Baltimore, LA, wondering why couldn't we get into the playoffs? Because the Dolphins stole one of our spots. In the NFC, it's pretty on the up and up here. Seattle dominated, 14-2. It could be a Super Bowl 40 rematch with Seattle and Pittsburgh. Minnesota, Tampa Bay with Kyler Murray, the Packers, the Lions, and the Giants with that tie, able to sneak in over the Cardinals and the 49ers. So let's go to it. Let's get to the playoffs. And then like we said, next time we stream, it'll be the Pro Bowl and it will be the off season. Oh, you can't. I like going one by one, but you can't simulate one by one in this game. That's a Madden 12 thing. So we're going to advance. Let's, guess you can't just sim to the Pro Bowl, huh? So we'll go a week at a time. And we will see who advances. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just advance right onto the Pro Bowl, and then we can go and look at the playoffs one by one, week by week. See which one of your favorite teams made it. Advance to the Pro Bowl. There we go. And that's when we'll pick things up next time we stream. And then we'll take a little football break. So we'll do some other stuff. Let's see here. So let's look at the schedule. And we will see who is heading on. So let's look. We'll go week by week. In the wild card, it was Jacksonville. So Portland, after moving, the Riverhogs had pretty much, they won the Super Bowl their first year. They made the AFC Championship last year. And then here, they're done in the first round. So much like the Vegas Golden Knights, they're following their same path for new teams. Jacksonville moves on. Kyler Murray and the Bucks take down the Lions. Our Dolphins upset the Bengals. No, with their 7-9 record. And the Giants survived the Packers. How about that? In the next round, oh my God, what's happening? Our old team with their 7-9 record. They've knocked off the number 1 seeded Steelers in Pittsburgh. Dylan McCaffrey, they were talking about another Super Bowl run for this kid. No, they get knocked off by the Dolphins. That's unbelievable. Seattle blows out the Giants. Jacksonville taking down Kansas City and Tampa. So a couple of wild card teams. Tampa, all the Florida wild card teams, in fact. Tampa, Dolphins, Jags, all making it. All the wild card teams going on in the conference championship. Finally, it ends. It ends here as Miami. The dream season, just like with us, like so many times, the dream season comes to an end. We've had so many heartbreaking losses. Just like the Dolphins did here. Wow. My old team making it all the way. And it's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars, who in this world has never been to a Super Bowl. In my other world, when I played with the Lions in Madden 12, the Jaguars had a run where they had Jared Goff as their quarterback, and they went to 3 Super Bowls in a row. I think they won 2 of them. One of them was against us, the Lions. I'm trying to remember. They didn't win all 3. I think they won 2. But they're heading there for the first time. For the second time, if you count that other world as part of it, the Jags with DJ Uiagalelei from Clemson leading the Jags to the Super Bowl. And here, it's the Seattle Seahawks, who we had a chance to go to. That kind of hurts a little bit because that was one of our possibilities. And we didn't take the Seahawks job because they had a weak roster. They obviously built on that roster. They went 14-2. They're heading to the Super Bowl. Donovan McNabb, the rookie quarterback, leading past the old veteran at this point, Kyler Murray. Deuce Staley. You can see the running game that they've put together. All these young players, Charleston, second-year man, and they're built. I mean, they're young. Tony Gonzalez. Obviously, all these guys they picked up, they got young talent. 1 year, 2 year. They're going to be good for quite a while. So there you go, your Super Bowl. The Jaguars and the Seahawks How about that? Last year, it was Chicago and Pittsburgh. Chicago didn't make the playoffs this year. The year before that, it was Portland and Pittsburgh. No, it wasn't. It was Portland and New York, I think. The Giants. It's Portland and somebody. But anyway, there you go. Jacksonville and Seattle. So we'll get the results of that next time we stream. Yeah, there you go. DJ leading his way. Uga and Alele, 4 touchdowns. So it's going to be Donovan McNabb, the rookie, with the Seahawks. And going up against the former Clemson Tiger. And we played Jacksonville this year. We got whipped by them. And they're going to the Super Bowl. So there you go. Let's look at the Pro Bowl rosters, and then we will call this one a day. So, let's see if we have any of our guys. So, unfortunately, the Pro Bowl, which I wish it did do, it doesn't do the, like how the preseason works. It keeps the starters in for the entire game. So, that's how we're going to play it. So, it's going to be Trevor Lawrence of the Vikings going up against Dylan McCaffrey of the Steelers. So, there you go. Justin Fields did not make it, but let's see if we got any of our guys here. We do have Janovich, who did make the Pro Bowl. We just let him go. Well, there you go. Jarrett from the Dolphins is going to make it. Boyd from the Dolphins as well is going to make it. There's Calcaterra. That guy's a monster. He's only a 77, but he is a complete monster every time we play against him. Not seen any of our other guys, so not a lot of Broncos. None of these guys are our guys. Well, there's John Banks. So we got John Banks in there as a backup. We got Mike Vrabel as a starter and Patrick Surtain as no, he's not on our team. I'm thinking of the real life Broncos. So we got at least 3 guys in there, and Stingley is in there as a third string. So most of our defensive guys, that shows that our defense was our strong point. Look at the kickers. Even the best kickers are 75s. Should I just go in and edit all the kickers to be like 90s or 80s? Because the kicking game should be a lot better than it is. Super Bowl 63, Jacksonville and Seattle. Next time we play, we might boost all the stats of the kickers to make them where they can actually kick. We'll play the Pro Bowl. We'll work on the offseason. So make sure you join us because we want your help. Tell us who we should draft, who we should sign. Let us know. And we will be back next time with the Pro Bowl from Orlando. So be sure to join us. And then we'll take a football break. We'll catch you guys next time.